Hey everybody, it's Lego Jeffo and I'm back with another video. Today is May 6th and I wanted to give you guys an updated tour of my Lego room. Me and Debbie's Lego room. Lego Jeffo and Lego Debo Lego room. I want to give you a more in-depth look. So we're going to take a look around the room, see some of the updates and how it's looking, because I'm going to think about changing some stuff around a little bit. It's been like this for a bit and I'd like to change some of the displays and what have you. So I thought this would be a good time to get a good video record of it so everybody could see how it is and how it's going to change in the future. All right, let's take a look. One of the first things that changed a few months ago is I got these separators, organizers to put bricks in. As you can see, I just put a bunch of stuff in there like this just to organize and see what's what so I can find stuff a little bit easier. These are basically made for, like, you know, screws and bolts and nails and stuff like that. But I've been using them like a lot of YouTubers do that are Lego enthusiasts. I use them to put Lego in just to organize it. Just like that. So that's looking pretty good. These are very convenient to have. You can put a lot of stuff in there. I got some with the smaller drawers for stuff that I don't have a lot of. And then I got ones with the bigger drawers like these for stuff I have a bit more of. Now this shelf I have next to my desk here, it has a bunch of little shoebox totes, as I like to call them. This is where we put other bricks like this. We have them all labeled so you can see what's what when you're looking. These are the ones where we've got a lot of them and they won't fit in any of those drawers like that. So this is a convenient way to keep track of the Lego parts I have, and they're handy because they're right next to my desk. I don't have to get up and trace all over the room looking for stuff. So I just put them on this shelf. This shelf, just plastic. We got this from Walmart for like $27. It wasn't very expensive. It's, you know, it's not a high quality one. It's not like those ones that people buy, the Billy bookcases and all that, those expensive ones. You know, I'm on a budget, so I try to do it on the cheap, you know. Here is a rolling drawer organizer. We've got an empty, a drawer on top that goes into a different organizer. But these ones here, I did a video on these a while back. This is a good place to put some bricks that you have quite a bit of and you want to use them. You want to keep them current. You want to add stuff to it. And it's a good way to roll it around the room so you don't have to get up every 5 minutes and dig through a bunch of totes and stuff looking for bricks that you need. This was also ordered on Walmart. We had that delivered to the house. And as you can see, it rotates, moves. It rolls around just like that. So that's convenient to have. This here is my workstation. I got some lights here that we ordered these a while back, and I can aim them in the direction I want so I can light up the displays when I'm building them, and I can see better doing building and stuff like that. I got this silicone mat just 2 days ago, and it really helps out when you're sorting your parts. They don't roll off because it's got this lip here, this ridge. Silicone mold lip, and it prevents things from rolling off it. These are normally made for, like, putting your dog food bowl on it for your dog. You put the water bowl, and if it spills, you just wipe it up with a wet cloth, and there you go. So this thing can easily be washed. Again, it's water resistant, skid resistant, slip resistant. It's got the rib around the side. It's also got little dots, I don't know if you can see it, that poke up so you can reach stuff and you can get a good grip on things. Also on my workstation here, I've got my wife's laptop. This is her PC that she's had for a little bit now. We got this about 1.5 years ago. And She got it initially to play Minecraft and some of her games on, but she just hasn't been doing it lately. She prefers to play Minecraft on like the Switch or whatever, and she does a lot of phone games. So it was just sitting on her side of the bed, not getting any use, and I asked her if I could just kind of use it in here and borrow it. So this is how I've been doing my live streams. It has a camera built in right up here, and I can just sit down and do a stream. I use OBS, and I can just stream directly to YouTube with that. Got a couple of flashlights here and up there, that red one, this yellow one, because I'm always dropping stuff on the floor, and as you can see down there, it's kind of dark. It's not exactly bright down there. These are trays here for sorting. They're usually for puzzles. Like if you're doing puzzles, they say puzzles on them because they're put out by a puzzle company. And you can lay those out on your table here, and you can put your pieces in there and they won't roll. But now that I've got this, I've got a couple of different ways. If I want to set a couple up here and then spread out here, I can put some over here. Yes, that sign says Spice on it. It was made for my friend Spicy. I'm going to be giving him that this week coming up here. Also got this lamp. I got this lamp last year. This lamp was a Walmart thing. We bought it there. That Batman, this blue and gray one, it's a light that lights up. My mother bought this for me, and my mother has since passed. I've had this thing over 20-something years now. She bought it for me brand new many years ago, and I've kept it over these years. And I'm sure it's a little brittle by now, but I've had this for a couple of decades. It's just been in my house forever, and I can't bear to part with it because it was one of the last things I got from my mom before she passed in 2003. Got poor Batman here. He's a Lego Batman. He couldn't take it, so he hung himself. I didn't know how else to display him because he won't stand up, so I hung him by his neck. All right, let's keep going. This messy display here is my wife's workstation. She's got this bar light right here, and she's got this table. I used to use this table in her office, but it sits so low that it would kill my back because I'm a tall man. I'm 6'6". So she said she would use it in here, and I've told her we could get her a better desk. So perhaps someday we'll get a better desk. But because she's a shorter woman, I think she's like 5'2" or 5'4". My wife can easily sit at this table, and she's not hunching over like I was. She's got a little table over here. She's got some puzzle sorter things herself, and she's got her cardboard to mount her pictures that she makes on puzzles. She mounts puzzle pictures. So she's got a bunch of stuff under here, and more puzzles over here, and she's got a lot of the Lego stuff too. So you can tell my wife uses this area because it's a mess! This area here with all these blue boxes, this is the back stock that I have for myself. This is all Lego stuff that needs to be built. I've had this stuff for quite a few years now on this side right here. And right next to it is a 3 bookshelves with all our, most of our Lego builds. We still have more. I got more in the closet that's not on display yet. And my idea is that I can rotate the displays and show them off and then take them down, bag them, put them away, and then put other stuff up so I can get some different displays to look at. Like one of the things I want to do is this Mario display right here. This row right here. These are all leaving because I have another Batmobile from 1966. My wife has one, the big one from AliExpress, and I ordered one for myself. She's going to build that one for me, and that's going to go here. My wife is going to, excuse me, she's going to make a Mario display in the living room. We're going to have to get some more shelves. And these shelves were from Walmart. We picked them up. 2 are from Walmart, and one One of them was from Target. So, and of course, you see the lights that are around it. Let's show the middle one a bit now. Here's my Marvel display that my wife made in another video for me. Like that. So, I wish I had her put the lights inside. I started doing this and then I did a bad job and my wife saw me struggling and took over and finished it. It would have looked better if I had just let her do it. Because she thinks that way and I don't. I always mess up. But we got different displays in here. This whole row going down, this whole shelf here is all Marvel right now. And I think I will always have a Marvel display because that's most of my collection is Marvel. Actually, most of my displays is Marvel and Lego City. Lego City stuff. And as you can see, I got some bootleg Legos in there, and I got some bunch of real Legos. It's hard to tell what I have the most of. I think I have the most of real Lego, and boot Lego is a very close second. So there, and now let's move over here. Now this third shelf, for the first couple of rows here, the first 3 rows is all Star Wars. All this, and this is crammed tight. It is packed. There's hardly any room in there for everything because I've crammed anything Star Wars that I can find. I have just done. Now these 2 shelves on the bottom here, these are Marvel. It starts here. All the Marvel stuff starts down here, and as you can see, it's a little dark down here, and I wish we had put the lighting inside the shelving unit, not on the outside like this. But perhaps in the future we could get more lighting and put some on the inside to help bring out the look of it, whatever that could be. My wife would probably have to set that up for me because I'm just terrible at it. And up top, we've got a Millennium Falcon up here. Got a Millennium Falcon, and I got some other stuff. Now this R2-D2 is not Lego. It's one of the ones from Disney. One of my stepsons picked this up for me. We got that big Hulkbuster knockoff boot Lego one. Got Iron Man. There's an Iron Man inside, but I'm not reaching up to open the helmet, that's for sure. Got some other stuff that I have made here, like that Spider-Man. Got a bunch of big figs. Couple of these, like that Spider-Man, Hulk, and Wolverine. Those are 3D printed. You got a couple of stuffed ones there, and then you got a couple of upgraded ones. The Hulk one is also 3D printed. And you got this little display of figures here. You got a bunch of guys here. So this top of the shelving unit is pretty crowded. Just like that. We've got lots of posters in here. Like we'll have this kind of poster. And I've tried to do all the trimming in Lego tape. I bought this stuff on Temu, and it sticks pretty good for the most part. I probably should have washed the walls down better. And up above every frame, whether it's a door frame or a window frame, you've got all these kind of figures, these big figs up there. There's some there, and there's some up here, and on this window over there, there's some over there. And then finally, when you come in the room, I've got some there. And we got a lot of posters and pictures too. I wanted to decorate this Lego room up with lots of pictures and art, things to look at. So if I turn this way, you will see the space area where I've got a puzzle that my wife built on the wall, and I've got a big 3D printed Blue Benny. And there's going to be an upscaled baby Lego space figure coming out in a month or 2. So I'm going to probably get that and put it up there with that. It's an upscaled baby space guy. So I've got the old roller coaster here for space. And these couple of shelves coming down are all my space themed stuff. You know, astronauts and stuff like that. So I got that. And this one here, This is all astronauts in space. I like that. So that's looking pretty good. This one is just a catch-all. It's a hodgepodge of stuff, and it's dark in there, and you don't get a good look at it. I need to do something about this. Got like the Big Bang Theory, got that bus, and there's a tic-tac-toe set I made of my own there. And down here, the next couple of shelves are just books. Lego strategy guides for the games, books about figures and stuff, and way down there it's more books, but I'm not going to fight to get down there. I put the books on the lower shelves because I don't really look at them all too much, and if I want to get them I can easily move this table and I can get to it that way. I've made a couple of these Lego signs out of actual Lego. My wife has one and I got this one in here. I also mounted some minifigs here also. I bought some brackets and I glued the brackets to a base plate, and then I just mounted them on there and hung the base plate. I can take them off the figures if I need to, and I can reuse the base plate because the mounting things aren't going to fall because they're super glued on, but the figures are not. So that's also pretty good. And both windows have Lego curtains. And there's my Lego shirts that I've got there. These were all bought on Temu also. And again, you got the other curtain right there. This banner on the wall is another Temu thing. And I bought this for a Lego night that we did at church a couple times. So I decided to hang it up. Got some decorations up here from, I think those were Walmart decorations, those big ones there. And here are some more picture artwork. These posters up top are from a Lego artist who's been in books and stuff, and I got to meet him and he signed some pictures for me. And that big Iron Man my wife got, that picture of Spider-Man was made for me by a phlebotomist that my wife works with. Also, we got some Lego trim and tape. More pictures. Looking good. Here is the Lego Medieval Kingdom Battle that I built last year. Got a few different castles. I got some lights to turn on. I wish I turned them on, but hopefully you can see it good. I've done videos on the Kingdom Battle before. I call it the Medieval Kingdom Battle. The Kingdoms of Hamelot. That's my last name. Not Hamelot, but Hamel. Got more pictures on the wall. I got some nice posters here with frames like the Batman Lego movie. Yeah, that Spider-Man's a bootleg. Oh, don't think nothing of it. And this is like a fleece throw blanket here. And I've mounted some cars there. Just like that. I've also taken some boxes and made frames and actually did like an artwork type of thing. I've got those all over the room. I'm very proud of the Kingdom Battle, the Medieval Kingdom Battle. For what I know on how to do stuff, I think it looks good. There's some upgrades I want to do. I have some other ideas, but they're going to have to wait a little bit. But in the future, I'm looking into doing more with it. Down here I got some of these big silly heads that I store various figures in, stuff like that. And on this shelf here, which is just like the one I have my spare parts on, you got like the X-Men Mansion, which is a bootleg. Oh, yes it is. Got some real stuff and fake stuff here. Different things. And I want to get a different shelf for here because I don't want it open. I want to have it kind of closed so you're not looking through it. And I want to use this shelf elsewhere in the house. So I think this is all right for now. Like I said before, it's kind of like a catch-all, you know, like on the other shelf. But yeah, that's looking pretty good too. So just an overall look of the room. We're looking like this. It's a smaller room. It's not the biggest room in the world. I see many YouTubers that have much larger rooms where they've taken part of their house and they have literally turned it Oh yeah, we got those pictures of the superheroes too. Ghostbusters up there. That's one I made. But it's looking good. I think it's looking pretty good. It's taking time. But this is how the room looks. I got this nice Lego rug on the floor here. That was a Temu thing also. Yeah, it's a little cluttered in here because I've been working in here, as you can see. Oh yes, I forgot this shelf here. There's my Apocalypseburg set that I just did. And some various stuff that we need to change. This is all going to become a Ninjago City at some point. And that is going to move to the top of those bookcases. Here's my wife's shelf down here of all her extras that she needs to build, her backlog. And I got some more backlog down here of stuff I need to do also. But this is the Lego room. I appreciate you joining me for this video. I just wanted to have everybody get a good look at it. I'm kind of proud of it. It took a lot of work to get it to this point, but there's much more that needs to be done. But I think it's coming along pretty good. And that's it for now, kids. I will talk to you later. Take care.